me know when y'all want to head in. I can show y'all the way.
Through the middle?
Through there.
What is good, guys? We are back inside of another abandoned factory. It's been a little while since I've been inside of an abandoned factory, but this is exactly the industrial feeling that I like. And the lights are on. This is an old playing card factory. To be exact, it's an old bicycle card playing factory, opened up in the 1880s. I'm not exactly sure when this place closed. It was kind of recently, not too long ago. It's still in really, really good shape. The unique part about this factory is that it has a massive clock tower. This factory has a lot of history behind it. It used to make playing cards for prisoners of war. POWs, when they were trapped, they used to have hidden maps inside of these cards that this factory was able to get over to them, which is pretty cool. I'm not exactly sure how that all worked out. If anybody knows how they accomplished all that, let me know in the comments, because I would really like to know. The history that I read up on it was very vague. I didn't get too much about this place, but if anybody knows anything about this place also, let me know about it. This place is massive. I'm just gonna go get lost inside of it, see what's left here, see what we can find, and get up to the top of that clock tower. Let's get it. So we just wandered into the office area of this place, and while we found a few papers, there's not much telling anything about this place, or its closure, or when it closed, or anything like that. I want to see if I could find some dates on when this building actually closed. But this is an office area, really cool countertops that were left behind. Everything's basically been taken out. I mean, it's pretty much empty as far as this first floor. I did hear that they have some old cards and things like that. I want to get to those old card rooms, because that'll really show what was actually made here, and it's a rarity that we actually find some of the things that were made inside of some of these factories, because normally it's just a building, it's just a big industrial space, concrete walls and all that stuff. Very cool shots, very long explorers, but usually we don't find anything inside of it, so I would like to find that stuff. This cabinet right here, we've seen them before. This is where they keep the blueprints. They're usually all lined up. You could actually see some remnants of blueprints inside of there. I wish there were some blueprints. I love looking at the prints of these places. They have this cool little TV thing. It's like one of those old TVs that we usually see in the abandoned houses. Not exactly sure if it's an actual TV. Oh, it's a dual editor. That's what it is. It's an editing machine. Some people have seen these inside of some of the places and told me exactly what they are. So I should know, and now I do know because I'm reading that it says editor machine. But also, are these like stirrups for a horse? I don't think that they are. They look like they go that way, but it does definitely look like they're like stirrups for a horse. Is that what they're called? Stirrups? Where you put your feet in? Let me know. So I just found out that this place was closed down in 2009. That's the last date that I'm seeing inside here is 2009. So from the 1880s to 2009, this place lasted 130 years almost. This place was open. Wow. Another office area. And I see stuff in that office right back there. Oh, wow. Wow. Look at all this, guys. Speakers, a computer, keyboard. Wow. Cell phone. What the hell? Bike. What the hell? What is all this? This room completely ransacked. Wow. I'm thinking that there's definitely either somebody living in here right now or there was somebody living here at one point in time, because I don't think any of this stuff belongs here. There's lighters, stereo equipment, tools, clothes. There's a Rubik's Cube over there, luggage, all this stuff. I don't think that any of this stuff belongs here. I think that it was carried in after the fact. This is a bunch of stuff, yeah. Amazing. Pretty crazy. I wonder if they're still here. I wonder if they're like hiding from us right now or what's going on, because this is definitely somebody's stuff. It was definitely carried in here after the fact, like I said. Guys, there's just too many phones around this place. I can't hang all these up. I just can't. I want to try to hang them all up, and I just can't. I can't do it. There's just so many of them here. I'm not gonna ever be able to hang them all up. We gotta just get out of here. But this is the office area right here. So this is just an office. I think the only one that actually had anything inside of it was the one where there might have been somebody living inside of it. It looked like there was all their belongings that were gone through. So this is a spot where they used to give hearing tests. They used to put you in the room and they used to do like a soundboard thing over here, press on all the buttons. You used to raise your hand whichever side you heard something on. That's what happened here. It's pretty cool that they have that here. This is the whole first aid office. It's the entire first aid wing. So there's like a nurse's station back here. You can see all the cotton balls and everything. Look at this. Wow. Completely ransacked. Old oxygen tanks. Not much else though. So right now, we're on the 3rd floor. There are 4 floors to this factory, if I did not mention that before. But we're getting closer and closer to the clock tower. But I still have yet to find any playing cards here, which I hope I do find. But look at this room here. I love all the columns. All the columns give it a great effect. Very industrial looking. Really cool. At this point, like in most factories, things are just starting to look the same. And I'm starting to get lost around here. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I'm gonna go get lost. I'm actually lost. I do not know where I am genuinely. I am trying to find the clock tower right now. I do know that I have another floor above me, so I'm gonna go look for the staircase and do that and see if I can get some ground here, because I don't exactly know where the clock tower is. I think that I'm on the right side of it, but it depends on where you're standing. So, and you guys don't know where I'm standing, and quite frankly, neither do I right now. Looks like somebody lit a set of blueprints on fire here. And another rarity, it's the only thing I've seen on fire here so far. So I guess that's good. Just a desk and a chair in the middle of this echoey industrial room. Going up this twisty staircase. I love these twisty staircases. I've always wanted one in my home. I don't think it goes, nope. It does not go to the clock tower. It goes to the roof, where they have a chair, the elevator machinery. So the elevators that we were seeing down there, all operated by this. And if we go right out here, we're gonna be right out on the roof. So my ultimate mission was to find playing cards and get to the top of this tower. I think the top of the tower thing is gonna get accomplished in a couple seconds, but I have yet to find one playing card. I wanna find at least one playing card from this place. We're gonna see if we can do that. I love that some of the rooms are all white, some of them are gray, but this blue one is really cool. What does that say? Hang tabs. Oh, look what I found. Playing cards. Awesome. We found some playing cards. The Joker. My favorite card in the deck. The Joker. Sick. We finally found some playing cards, guys. Found more cards, guys, and they're all perforated. See? They didn't even take them out. These are the decks right here. They're all just perforated. So you have to take them all apart. They come in these as well. But you have to take these ones apart. So this is the entire deck, the way they lay it out. And then I guess they have machines that cut them up and put them into the decks. That's really cool. Oh my God. Look at this. We hit the mother lode, guys. Look at all these playing cards. This is sick. Look at this box of playing cards. It's just a box filled with unperforated or perforated but unripped playing cards. Look at all this. Wow. I feel like jumping in it like a pile of leaves, but I'm not going to do that because there's probably asbestos and other kinds of dirt inside of there. More than likely not asbestos, but it's definitely dirty. I'm not jumping in there. But it reminds me of a pile of leaves. Look, these are just unprinted blank cards. Look at that. So they must come in these sheets like that. Maybe? Yeah, it fits there. So they must come in those sheets. And then they print them and then perforate them and rip them out. But I never would have thought that on the very top floor, this is where we would find all the cards. And this is the room that they were made inside of. So these right here must have been the belts that cut the perforated edges of these cards and boxed them up. Now I'm only guessing, but they have to get into the box somehow. And these are the rollers that would have done it. It's either that they cut them and they box them here, or they have them printed. If anybody knows what this would do inside this card factory, other than the three things that I mentioned, please let me know, because this is one of the pieces of machinery that I was looking to find. And it is very cool and very old. I love blue machinery. It reminds me of the 1950s for some reason. I don't know why, it just does. Remember before how I said I wish we could find some blueprints? We found them. My wish had been granted. But they're completely soaking wet. Just like this rotting floor that I'm standing on right here. We have the clocks. Look at this. Wow. And it's still moving. It's still working. So that goes back and forth, which operates those pulleys. The pulleys spin, it turns the second, and then the minutes go by. I've been inside of one clock tower before, and it was not anywhere near as good as what this is. And I just figured out this is not operational, or it just has the wrong time on it, or one of them is broken, or a couple of them are broken, because they all have the wrong time. It's not the right time, and none of them match up. But still, really cool. Oh wow, this is a bicycle card museum. And I guess they sold cards right there. So I guess they had all the old kinds of cards and new cards that you can buy inside of here. Just like the very rest of this place. Not much to see. But at least we could tell what these rooms were used for, because it still has the bicycle logo racks. I just ran into Unheard, and he's taking me into a secret place. So what is this?
It's like the bank deposit. So come here real quick. There's also, so this I found, it's like a record, I think, for insurance. And it was signed 1960 of August.
Oh wow.
And then look, it has like, come here, it's like boxes and shit.
Alright.
Pension
Oh
evaluation
wow.
cards.
Oh, the old safety deposit boxes.
Yep. Yeah, it's definitely a dope room.
Yeah, it's cool.
The light used to work in here, but I don't know what the fuck happened to it.
Do you think somebody left the light on?
Yeah, it used to be on 24/7.
Was it you? You left the light on. Alright guys, we made it all the way around this factory. This was an absolutely dope explore. We found everything we came to find. We climbed everything we came to climb. This was awesome. From the clock tower to this hallway with all these unused cards, all the cards still attached. I never would have thought they went that way. If you guys know anything about the situations that we found here, or some of the mechanics or anything like that, please leave it in the comments below. I want to learn a little bit more about this place. I'll try to piece it together and install a little bit of history where I possibly can. Like I said, there's a backstory to POWs and them getting cards with little hidden maps inside them and all that stuff, which is very, very cool. I would really like to read up on that more and install some of that here, but if I can't find it, please let me know in the comments below. Like I said, I really want to find out as much as I possibly can about the factory and the behind the scenes of it all. What they actually did, how they accomplished it, all that stuff. If I missed anything, if I missed talking about anything, let me know what it was. Like I said, so I know. Next time I shoot a video inside of one of these places, I know what you guys want to see. I know what's more important. But I think we covered all those areas here today. We're going to end it off right here. I enjoyed this explore. I hope you guys did. And we'll see you at the next one. Peace.